everyone, it's Louise with louisemckayart, and welcome to my channel. And I'm glad you're here. So I'm here today to do a CD clock with an open cup. And I've already done one, and it was a pour over actually because I messed up in my experiment that I was trying. But hey, I tried. So I've got a regular, I call this a regular pour, where I'm going to do an open cup with my pouring medium. So my pouring medium that went into all these paints is a 50-50 1-to-1 ratio of this Liquitex and Floetrol from American Floetrol. So 1-to-1. So if I was mixing up 200 grams, I would have 100 parts of 100 of Floetrol, 100 of Liquitex. So I've already used up some of this paint, and I needed to create a clock with a different color palette than what I have. Because I took some down to the store today, and all 3 of the 4 of them were blue. And so I've got to mix things up a little bit. Blue will sell. I'm telling you, blue is a good seller. It's just, you can't have the same thing out on display everywhere. All right, so I am going to put some of this white down again. This is Amsterdam's titanium white. I'm just going to start that as a pillow of sorts. We're going to drop this. This is a little 1-ounce cup that I just cut the bottom off, or in this case, the top is now open so I can pour into it. So yeah, I've got my white, which is this titanium white by Amsterdam. Next color here is turquoise. It's a combination of turquoise phthalo and cobalt, metallic cobalt blue. And if you're a newbie, this is a really good, inexpensive paint to get to play with. I would recommend that. Next color I've got is a iridescent bronze by Glidden. This black is a combination of extreme sheen obsidian and this ultra black base coat by DecoArt Enchanted Americana. My gold is my typical gold, golden and 24 karat. And this Nicolazzo gold is a combination of Nicolazzo gold and a little bit of fire opal, just to fire it up a bit. And this last color, I just mixed this up because I wanted to add another lighter color to this color combination because the creation I made is cool, but it's dark. So this is called Antique Aqua. And I'll tell you what, this was one of the first paints I bought a long time ago, 5 years ago when I started. And I can still use it. So that's the paint lineup. So I've already got my white down. So now the question is, what do I want to put down next? This is just an easy open cup. Oh, by the way, I've taped the backs up. I put a little extra piece of tape there because on my first one, my tape was leaking through. I bought some chintzy tape. I got the wrong stuff, and so now I'm paying for it. All right, so you get what you pay for. Let's put this down. Let's see, Antique Aqua. I'll go with turquoise. Oh, that was a lot. And we'll go with we'll go with black. What you'll see happening here is you'll see the paint churning out from the bottom. It's starting to move. And then we'll go with gold. We'll go back to white. Let's throw a little black in here. Contrast it with this lighter color. Oh, I forgot the bronze. We'll get some bronze in here too. I'm just trying to run these paints out. So to recap what's on tap today, I'm going to finish up with this open cup. Then I'm going to show you the amazing jig that Amelia Stokes and her husband came up with, and I'm going to show you how I use it. Then I'm going to do a flip cup, and then I'll share a link to a comparable bloomed CD in the clocks that I'm sharing with you in this video today. Let's put a little more bronze in there. I probably have plenty of paint here. All right, we'll put down a little flow paint. I don't think we're going to need it, but we'll put a little bit down anyway. And the flow paint here is just drippings from prior pours, strained and put into the bottle. And we'll hit with the torch. These are really cute, but that's all going to go off the edge. I love the way the turquoise is enveloped that quinacridone combo. All right, I think we're ready to give this thing a rockin' spin. I'll clean this up in between. Look at all that paint. You really don't want it splattering all over the place. You know, I really ought to save this paint. You know, let me save it. I'm going to skip ahead here as I clean up the paint to save. So I'm going to speed ahead as I clean up here. Just want to point your attention to the description where I have links to some of my instructional tutorials and also links to some of the products I use. You might find that very helpful to check that out. Okay, I wanted something brighter, and this is it. This is really cool. And another thing about my description, you might check out the KS Resin discount code for 10% off. You get 10% off, and KS Resin gives me 5% toward my future purchases, which is a win-win for all of us. Spin it some more, because I know we got more paint on here to get rid of. And you always want to spin or tilt your creations long enough so that you make sure you get enough paint off so you don't have any risk of cracking or problems during the drying process. I need to do something bigger. These colors are fantastic. That beautiful antique aqua is really great with this color combination. Let's see how much paint I've got left on here. Oh, hardly anything. But I'm going to spin it one more time. I don't think I'm done with this. Oh my gosh, there is a weird thing happening in the middle here. This trail of turquoise, there's like little white rectangles in there. It's really weird. I accomplished what I tried to do, and that is get something lighter. This is the answer. The turquoise is running through there like it's a cell activator in little strands. It's very cool. I'm going to clean up the bottom. In the interest of time, I'm going to skip through the rest of cleaning up the bottom here. But this is where we are. I really like this. All right, I'll be back. Here are the wet results of both flip cups, and notice the difference in brightness of this one with the antique aqua versus this one that did not have it. And now here's the jig. Everyone, so I'm here to show you a jig that was introduced to me by Amelia Stokes. And I will put her email above if you're interested, because she's selling these. This is a little jig that you put together to find the center of your CD hole without having to play around like I do, with I go from one size to the progressive sizes until I get it fully opened with a 5/16, I believe, drill bit, which I think is what this is. So let me just show you. Here's one of the CDs. Just lay it in there. Boom. Fits in there like a glove. Drop that little top in. Get your drill. Steady pressure, not forcing it, just steady pressure, and let it go. Let the drill bit do the work. Little pressure, here we go. Done. Here's the extra resin. Lift it off. Shake it out. Voila. Oh my gosh. That saves me so much time. Let me do another one real quick. Is this one? Drop it in. Drop the top. Drill. Steady pressure. Get it through. There's the resin. Extra paint. Cleaned off. Pop it out. There you go. Oh my gosh. Here's the mechanism. Seated perfectly. Beautiful. Amazing time saver. If you want to reach her, I'll put her email above, and I'll also have her email in the description. Alrighty. So everyone, I'm serious. That jig is fantastic. I have nothing personal to gain from this. If you want to reach out to her, it's between you and Amelia on the deal. So I'm going to skip right ahead here, get into the flip cup, and just get right down to business. I'm using the same colors as I did before. I'll call them out as we go, and I'm using a 1 ounce cup as my flip cup for this 4.5 inch CD. So I'm starting with the gold here, and I'm going to go on fast forward here as well. So as we go, I'll call out the colors. That's the gold. Next I'm going to the black, and then that is the Nicolazo gold combination, followed up with the antique aqua. And then I'm going to lay on top of that a little of the turquoise. Back to the white. And some of the bronze. As we continue going through this, I'm going to keep up on fast forward and skip some spots in the interest of time. My whole point here is to show you the same colors with a different technique. In this case, of course, the flip cup. And the flip cup and the open cup, especially if you're newer, are really good techniques to get your feet wet on in terms of just getting some practice in and learning how paints work and learning how formulas and recipes work. These are really good techniques to start with and get some really nice results. And if you are newer, I do have a full 1 hour CD tutorial from start to finish. It's actually a clock tutorial. I give you everything you need to know from start to finish. In that particular creation, I'm creating a bloom CD, but obviously you can do any technique you want to create a CD. So I've just backed off to real time as I flip that cup over, and you want to make sure you fill up the cup pretty full before you flip it, because you don't want to have the paints churning as you flip it over with all the extra airspace. So as you flip it, you want to give about a minute to let the paint settle down from within the cup before you get to release it. There, all I'm doing is filling in that little gap of paint just before I get ready to release the hounds and let the paint flow free. And as I release it, I'm going to do what's called a flip and lip. So I'll pull the cup off, and then I will run the lip of the cup through the paint a couple times just for some compositional interest. Well, hopefully. And I'm going to go on fast forward again, as all I will be doing is pulling the paint to the edges before I get ready to spin. Once I get the paint to the edges, we'll be spinning here. Once again, I'm back on real time as I spin this out. And with these paints, I do a lot faster spin than I do the bloom. And for especially the new people, I'm typically a bloomer, but I like to mix it up, do other techniques every so often. I am a functional artist. I like to do a lot of functional art, like a CD clock, clocks, jars, lazy Susans, coasters, wood boards, ornaments, charcuterie boards. All that kind of stuff is what I typically like to do. you are new here and haven't subscribed yet, please join me. You won't regret it. You'll get to see a lot of different techniques and color combinations and hopefully get some ideas and maybe even some inspiration. So here I'm just giving it the torch as I get this thing pretty much rounded up to finish. And I think this is the last spin here. I will cut some of it out so I can get to showing you what the final results are on this. Resin results. This is going to look very different, I can tell you already. But here we are, guys. Looks like some weird planet. All right, everyone, that's a wrap. And here are the wet results of the 2 flip cups I did, the one I shared with you, and then this other one, and then the 2 blooms. And the comparable video I have of that is video 426, which is actually a coaster and not a CD, because I realized I've never made a CD with this color combination as a bloom. So there you have it. Here are the 6 creations. And I've realized, and I'm going to tell you this, it's much better to create more than 1 or 2 CDs at a time. I've started going into mass production because it's just much easier to create more than 1 or 2 at a time. So here they are, already assembled and everything. The time is running and time is fleeting. And if you are interested in that all-in-one private tutorial, just reach out to me. My email is in the description. I'll gladly help you out with that. And again, if you're interested in that amazing time-saving jig by Amelia Stokes and her husband, her email is in the description. Reach out to her and she'll get you hooked up with that. And a reminder, that KS Resin discount code is waiting for you in the description. Please use it. You get 10% off, and KS Resin gives me 5% toward my future purchases, and I really appreciate that kind of help. So before you leave, you can leave a comment, a thumbs up, and even hype at the video. I'd really appreciate it. And that's all I have for now, everybody. And take care. Till next time.